name's Rod Rodriguez. I'm an employee at the Archibald facility. I'm a warranty service coordinator for the Worship Market, and in the last 6 months I've successfully lost 60 pounds and kept them off. One of the main questions that people ask me are, what motivated me to lose the weight? I guess the best answer I could give is my family to start out with. I've got 3 small children, my wife, and I wanted to be able to do the things with them that were kind of limited in the past. 60 pounds ago, I'd get a little bit light-winded, tired quicker playing with my son, and kind of thought that I wanted to be around to see things that they're going to be doing when they get older. Regrettably, my mother passed away at the age of 52 years old. I'm getting into being 33 years old, and so I kind of felt like it's time to make a change. So what motivated me was I wanted to be around. I wanted to experience those things that I didn't want to miss. And so, it's real easy. Everyone diets, everyone tries to do things, but at the same time, you have to make a decision for yourself that you're ready to make that change. And if you're not all in yourself, it's just not going to happen. So I decided to make that change. What motivates me today is my past. I don't want to go back to those 60 pounds that I had. Even when I gain a few pounds here or there, I take it personally and say, hey, I want to lose those pounds as quick as possible. I didn't have intentions of holding on to them when I let it go. The next thing that people really ask is, what did I use to lose the weight? What kind of tools were available to me in order to start my process? When I started this journey 6 months ago, the very first thing I did was I downloaded an app on my phone which is called MyFitnessPal. But what it does is it keeps track of everything that you eat. And so after I inputted my information, my height, my weight, my gender, I told them what I wanted to do, which was I had a goal of losing 2 pounds a week. It's aggressive. You can do anything from half a pound to 1 pound to 2 pounds being the max. And what it does is it formulates basically a calorie allowance for what you can use for that particular day. In my case, for my height, weight, and gender, it was 1,600 calories. With those 1,600 calories, every time I literally took a drink of water, I would input it into my MyFitnessPal app. And what that did is that helped me basically determine whether or not it was important to me to eat that particular item that I was thinking about eating. It forces you to make a conscious decision of, do I really need this cookie? Do I really want this hamburger? Do I really want this salad? Do I need this chicken? Do I need the dressing? Can I skip this? Can I skip that? By doing that, I was able to make more of a conscious effort to say, yes, I'm going to eat this. No, I'm not going to eat it. It also allows you to track your exercises that you do. So when I would run, when I would walk, when I would bike, when I would swim, I could input that, and that would in turn give me more calories to consume for that particular day. What it also helped me the most was to make sure that I was consuming those calories. A lot of people think, well, if I don't eat, I'm going to lose weight. That's probably true to start out, but once you get to a certain amount or a certain point in your diet, that doesn't work anymore. And so when I got to the 25, 30 pound range, I wasn't consuming all of my calories. I couldn't figure out why the weight wasn't dropping. I was doing the exercise and I was watching my calories, but my problem was I wasn't consuming enough calories. And so MyFitnessPal would give me messages that would say, hey, you need to consume more calories, because if you don't, your body's going to go into a starvation mode and hold on to your weight. That was an important tool for me to use. So people ask me all the time, what motivates me moving forward when I'm feeling down? One of the things that I had the luxury of, and one thing that I would recommend for anybody who's trying to aggressively lose weight or even just sporadically lose weight, is that you have to find other people that are willing to embark on this journey with you. As I said at the beginning of this interview, you have to make a decision for yourself that you really want to lose the weight. And until you make that decision inside, it's not going to happen. That's why so many people start losing weight and they fall off the wagon, per se. For me, I had the luxury of starting this journey with my brother, my father, about 3 other ones of my friends. We made a competition out of it. We made it a game. But what we would do is we would get onto a email chain, a text chain, and every day it was, this is what I'm having for lunch. This is what I did today over lunch. I can work out over my lunch break because I'm a runner, so I can run for 30 minutes over my lunch, and then I can come back to work after I take a shower and clean up, and I have the luxury of being able to do that during lunch. But for other people, it might be just taking a walk, maybe a 15-minute walk. But your motivation has to come from other people. You have to be able to see other people progress. As we began to lose weight in our first 2 weeks, which you're always going to lose in your first week. And so when we lost 12 pounds in the first week, when I lost 22 pounds going on my second week, I was able to text them and say, hey, look what I'm doing, how are you doing? And they're coming back the same way. Knowing that we were in somewhat of a competition, we're able to push each other moving forward to say, hey, are you going to beat me? How are you going to do this? For me, I aggressively lost in 3 months of this weight loss challenge that we had between the five of us. I lost 43 pounds. I actually lost the weight loss competition. My brother beat me by losing 48 pounds. I could have been disappointed, but at the same time I wasn't, because in 3 months I lost naturally, just by exercising and dieting, 43.5 pounds. Find somebody that you can work out with, find somebody that you can lose weight with, and use them as your tool. Use them as a resource that you guys can build off of. It's really important. It's something that you'll be happy that you did. What am I doing today that I wasn't able to do 6 months ago? I'm happy to say that in the last 6 months I've completed my first 5K that I've ever done. I did a sprint triathlon back in August, which is a run, bike, and swim. I would have never thought ever that that was something that I'd be competing in. And so that was probably one of my biggest accomplishments. I can swim a mile today. I'll be tired, but I can swim it. I can do it without stopping. I remember the first time I tried to start losing weight and my wife was running 5Ks, she asked me to start doing it. And I tried, just not successfully. And I was unable to complete or even start my first 5K race with her. Saturday, a week from today, which will be this upcoming Saturday, October 11th, we'll run our first 5K together as a couple. And so these are things that we've been able to accomplish as milestones for each other. And it's a great thing to be able to participate with that along with my wife. I can tell you that watching my diet and exercise has not affected our family in a negative aspect by any means. My kids love to eat healthy. My kids love it when they see me out running. I'll put them on their bike in front of me and I'll let them pace me. That allows me to run a little bit faster because my 8-year-old daughter and 6-year-old daughters love to ride their bikes as fast as they can to see if Dad can catch them. And so I'll run with them, I'll pace with them, and these are things that have brought us closer together as a family. My advice to you is make a decision for yourself 100%. You have to allow yourself to be all in, willing to break your own cycle. If you're not 100% bought into it, if you're doing it because, say, your spouse is telling you need to do it, or because everyone else is around you into doing it, it's probably not going to end well for you. My advice to you is to search yourself deep down inside yourself and say, I'm ready. Today I can do things that I couldn't do 6 months ago, and 6 months ago I didn't even know I was missing them. So if you think about that to yourself, you say, what am I missing out on that I don't even know I'm missing out on today? That's my motivation for moving forward, and I hope that a little bit of this can be a piece of motivation for you moving forward. Thank you.